Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, over the weekend, William Ruto delivered a statement which many people interpreted as a lecture to parents who allow their children to demonstrate. In that gathering, Ruto decided to talk about the issue of
the police are trained to deal with criminals. They are not trained in parenting.
Because of that statement, people like Nelson Havi could not take it. That's why Nelson Havi also had to react to that statement and give William Ruto an advice one of a kind. Nelson Havi told William Ruto to disappear from the public for a while, because based on Nelson Havi's take is that every time the president surfaces and makes a statement, watu ukasirika. That is what I can interpret from the statement from Nelson Havi. Nelson Havi said about Ruto's statement matters how parents don't look after their children well. So before we go further on this story, please take this opportunity, like this video to enable YouTube share the video to many people, subscribe to our channel if you are not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. The president is being told to disappear from the public. Disappear, usionge. So, from the statement from Nelson Havi, do you think ni rais anajiletea shida mwenyewe ama ni nini? Let us look at the previous presidents. Let's look at Kibaki. Kibaki alikuwa ukimwingilia hakujibu, ananyamaza. Then he delivers a statement baadaye. It can even be after 1 month. Now, that is why at one particular time during his first term, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta accused the late Kibaki of his hands-off style of leadership, whereby ilikuwa ashughuliki, ameachia mawaziri mamlaka yote, yeye alikuwa amejitoa kuangalia tu results. Now, during Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's time, there was also that habit of hands-off. That is why there's a time Uhuru wanted to react to the level of corruption in the country. So what he did, he went to the UK. That is where he delivered that statement and said that Kenya loses around 2 billion daily. But he never mentioned who were responsible for that kind of loss, So that's why Nelson Havi is advising William Ruto, wewe huwa ukinyamaza tu, nyamaza, usiongee. Achia kina Faruk, kina Ichungwa, kina Sudi ndo waongee, wewe usiongee. In fact, nenda ukajifiche. That's a statement from Nelson Havi. Disappear from the public, wewe usiongee, just disappear, and then you will surface sometimes later. You see, that is like, to me, ni kama Nelson Havi alikuwa anaambia Ruto kwamba wewe umezidi. Kila ukiongea unachukiza watu. Kila ukitoa matamshi yako unachukiza watu. Kila ukiongea watu wanaandamana. Vitu unavyosema vinaudhi watu, wanaandamana. So the best thing to do, wewe usiongee. That is what Nelson Havi told William Ruto. Now let's also look at what William Ruto said to get people like Nelson Havi to offer such kind of reaction. So in that church session, this is what William Ruto said that did not make that got people like Nelson Havi to appear as if they are unhappy.
The police are trained to deal with criminals. They are not trained in parenting. So, if you surrender your children to the police, what do you expect? Please. Every parent, including me, I take time to parent my children, and so must everybody. Sindio jameni? Yes. So, let us be responsible. Let us. And I've told you watoto wetu is the biggest asset we have. Their energy, their talent, their education is important for building Kenya going forward. And it is our collective responsibility to make sure that we guide them, we mentor them.
This is why Kenyan youth are protesting. A message to President Ruto. Mr. President, let me be clear. Young people in Kenya, Gen Z, millennials, even those younger, are not on the streets because someone told them to go. They are protesting because they've opened their eyes. Since the early 2000s, we've been connected to the world. We saw how other governments work. We watched how infrastructure is built. We studied justice systems, public health care, education, and proper city planning. And not from textbooks, but from real life. We've traveled, we've studied abroad, we've walked on real roads with no potholes. We've used public transport that works. And then we came back to Kenya, and it was like walking into a trap from a bad mafia movie. You and your allies run government like a cartel. You hand out public money to MPs and CSs, not as service, but as control. You buy their loyalty. You own them. And when we rise up and say, Ruto must go, they panic. Because if you go, they go with you. This isn't just corruption. It's dead slavery at a national level. Your MPs can't speak. Your ministers can't act. They owe you. And now they serve you, not the people. But we are watching, Mr. President. You promised cost cutting, then bloated the travel budget. You said you'd cut government spending, then tripled it. You promised better health care, then killed hospital programs and maternity funds. You said no one would be left behind, then destroyed university funding and shut the door on thousands of students. You removed leaders with vision. You silenced voices that had a plan. You stopped programs that were working and brought back nothing but lies and slogans. We are not children. We are not stupid. We are the most educated, connected, and alert generation this country has ever had. We see the dust on our roads. We see the water taps that never run. We see the electricity blackouts and the silence that follows. We see police with guns who barely have training, threatening youth with degrees. And we see you, Mr. President, flying first class with your family as if the country is your personal business. You say you're angry? We were angry first. Your anger does not cancel our pain. Your fury does not fix our future. You are not our father, not our savior. You are an employee, hired by the people, paid by the people, to serve the people. And if you won't serve, we will remove you. This movement is not railers. It's not Uhurus. It's not the church. It's not foreign funded. It is us, Kenyan youth, awake, united, and determined. We are not asking for revolution. We are demanding restoration. And if you won't listen, we will make you listen. Because we are not going to grow old in a country that has no future. We want our future now.
So, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to rest my case there, but just go below in the comment section and tell us what you think about this statement from Nelson Havi reacting to William Ruto. Do you think William Ruto should disappear from the public? Disappear tu, anyamaze, aachie vitu ziendelee, angoje 2027 kama atachaguliwa achaguliwe, kama atachaguliwa aregee sugoi? Do you think that should be the case? Just go below in the comment section and you can tell us your reaction on Nelson Havi's recommendation. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.